Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well, hope you all had a good weekend. So what I'll do is, I think we're going to start with some Monster Hunter World today, and then we'll switch over to PSO a little bit later. What I'll do is I'll drop the session ID in the chat in a couple of minutes, just so if anyone wants to join in, they can. I have also added a Nightbot command. I think it was Kilniath that recommended it. Base player can still do it whenever he wants to. It's just there in case base player's never here. Don't worry, I'm not kicking you out the job. You feel attacked. It's nothing personal, honest. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll drop the session ID in chat just so if anyone just want to join, they can. It'll be on the Steam version of Monster Hunter World, which won't be a problem once Wilds comes out because it's just been confirmed to be cross-play. Hi, Drac. No worries, capture the Silver Wrath first. More important. There we go. So I've just pinned that as a pin message. So if anyone wants to join in, like I say, we're just on the Steam version of World. So glad it's going to be crossplay. Oh, likewise. Apparently, though, I've seen another interview that says that it's probably not going to be cross-save, which is really, really weird. So they're doing crossplay, but it sounds like maybe not cross-save. But to be honest, I'll take crossplay, crossplay as a start. So do we still have Safi, or is it something else? We still do have Safi, I think. Possibly.
I know you've been working hard out there.
This will be the rewards from last time, I think. I never picked up. I've probably got most of these already, to be honest. I'll take the Hell Axe, because I need that. And I'll take the Frost Horn, even though I never play Hunting Horn. We're getting a few people in now, it's good to see. You get why not cross-save, because they would need to have some extra saves with all the info for each account. Yeah, possibly. I know the games have done it in the past, so just to me it seemed a bit odd that they weren't doing cross-save. But to be honest, I will take cross-play. I'll only play it on Steam anyway, so it makes no difference to me, really. So I know we did Safi last time. Is the plan to try Safi again, or we want to do something else? I say that when it's my stream and I'm asking everyone else what wants to do. Gives you the opportunity to play on a stream, that and NGS. Yeah, I should probably stream NGS at some point. Anything's fine, you pick. You'd almost think it's my stream. Yeah, unfortunately, PSO this week's a bit of a weird one, so it's experience week, which is great for if you're not into Ultimate yet, or if you're still fairly low level. Not so great if you're hunting rares. But there are some decent quests in the RBR this week, at least. Why not finish the Safi fight? I don't know if we can, or if we... I can't remember if we pick it up from last time, or if we need to restart again. I honestly can't remember. Yeah, I think we have to start from scratch, possibly, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, apologies if I sound a bit croaky or anything as well. I've got a pretty bad cold at the minute that I just cannot seem to get rid of. I seem to say that every week, but I've had this cold for weeks now. EXP week is great if you Minsky just get res anyway. Yeah, Minsk had a hell of a week. I just want to point that out now to anyone who doesn't know. Just after stream ended last week, he found a parasitic gene floor, and then when we were doing a Discord call yesterday, he found a Nook 2000 bazooka. He cannot be stopped. You have to watch a cutscene for the Gathering Hub. Yeah, it's probably because of the event lobby. So yeah, we'll get started in a sec. Just letting people file in. So just while people are coming in, just a quick update on the channel. So video just went live earlier today, which was the next lore video for PSO. Just covering all the caves. There is a PSP2 video going live midweek, which will go live to members on, be very late on Monday, and it'll go live to everyone else on the Wednesday. I actually managed to record a slightly shorter video for PSP2, somehow. And then next weekend, I think it will be the next Raggle Memories video with Deployable. Speaking of which, he says his name and he appears. How you doing, dude? Fashion is the true end game. I mean, you're not wrong. So I will go and start up a Safi lobby. How many do we have anyway? How many people? Oh, that could be awkward. We've got 5.
Good to see you.
Well, we'll start out trying Safi and we'll see how we go with it. Well, I was going to use a gourmet voucher and just immediately got beaten to it. I think I'll just go total brainlet mode to start with and just go with quick draw great sword. Requires no skill whatsoever. So we've got 2 more spaces for Safi. Yeah, the lore videos for PSO so far seem to be going down really well. People seem to be really enjoying them, which is cool. So it's something a little bit different for PSO as well. Beats me endlessly trying to grind for SGS. Yeah, also for anyone who's into Monster Hunter, they did show some trailers recently. So there was one at the Sony event and then another one that showed at the Summer Games Fest. Just showing a few of the new monsters that they've added to Wilds. My impressions are a little bit mixed so far. I mean, it's cool, it's going to be cross-play. I'm still not totally sold on the monster designs yet. I get why they're like that, but I'm not totally sold on them yet. But it is really early days at the minute. Alright, cool, got our foot. Quest for the Lapse was pretty cool last week. It was, yeah, it was an interesting change. There's one a little bit like that this week. Instead of doing Lapse though, it honestly feels a bit like a challenge mode quest, the one that's on this week. We did it a bit earlier on off stream and it was a really weird quest. Favorite part of the PSP playthrough is hands down the Beast who was looking at the Beast Girls bikini magazine. Yeah, that gets everyone with Kraz. Yeah, he just sits at his desk looking at Beast Girls in bikinis all day. Absolutely based. still hate his English name though. Like, to translate it from like Crouch to Kraz is. Ugh.
Your objective is to slay the beast. Don't lose sight of it.
Yeah, our objective is to slay the beast. We're probably not going to slay the beast because the first run. Should probably get one of these rocks. That would be a good idea.
Everyone, get to the hitching post.
Kraz sounds like a middle-aged dart player with 4 fingers. Dead or alive, PSO beach volleyball when? Yeah, I mean, it's basically NGS, isn't it?
Use that chance to follow it down. Chip away at it to break off parts or use your surroundings to damage.
A great theme incoming. It's so good, man. Can't remember if he used Great Sword last time on stream. I just can't remember. I might have used it on the last run, possibly. He's actually quite close to the edge already. I like how you mounted Safi already. Actually landed a true charge slash. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it feels good. The theme started in a Geek U drop down. That's how I feel every time I hunt Seal J Sword. That was far closer than I thought it was going to be. Seems way more aggressive this week. I forgot he does the follow-up explosions there.
There's a ton of energy here. See if you can force it to deplete all of the energy in this area.
Oh, come on. So close. I would like a refund on that attack there. I feel that should have hit. When the Gigu's defeated, the thing was wow, wow, wow. I feel like every time I look at chat, I just eat another laser beam from him. Which is probably not the way to beat this quest. That was mildly scary. Keep spamming folks for throwing him off. You're not wrong. Yeah, the first fight against this guy is always really annoying because you know you're not going to beat him. Well, Drac has mounted it again somehow. I love the look of the Great Sword mount attack. It just looks brutal. You would do that immediately after I've just wounded you.
The energy deposit is being drained. Good work so far.
Fine, I'll do it again. Draken is also a dragon, so it makes sense that he's mounting the dragon.
The decayed ground. If you can cause it to glitch while it's on top of it,
Yeah, so basically this this playstyle with this sword is called Frostcraft, where you essentially just unsheath, do a massive charge hit, and then sheath again. Yeah, it started over again. I think maybe because the week rolled over, possibly. I don't know if we'll be able to beat it just in the Monster Hunter section of the stream, but we want to try it again at least. This guy, if you're not familiar, this guy's a siege monster, so normally you would do this with like a full lobby of 16 people and do like a few parties of 4. Thought that was called weep sheathing. No, weep sheathing is with longsword. There is like a special sheath for longsword as well. I always feel when I play Greater Sword that it's basically like 90% disappointment and then 10% like amazing. When you finally land like the true charge slash, it feels amazing, and then you just go back to missing everything again. Or the monster will move very, very slightly and you'll just whiff. Oh, next phase. Kind of, but as long as he's not weep sheathing while mounting the dragon, it's all good.
everyone, on the wing drapes, head towards the opening.
Yeah, in Iceborne, longsword got like a special sheath that is basically a weeb sheath.
Hey crew, we need to break more parts off this thing.
Like I was like, we need to break more parts off this thing. Like, where's he? Don't see him fighting. It's terrible, isn't it? Deployable. This is what happens when you're not looking, you say.
We might be able to use them as cover.
I'm also being very stubborn by trying to not use a mantle. I kind of feel the mantles make things a bit too easy sometimes, so I try not to use them if I can.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, Great Sword Safi is probably not the pick as I'm finding out. I think this might be the first time I've tried him with Great Sword. You don't realise how much he actually moves. You would think that something this big would be really easy to hit. The problem is things like that. If he moves slightly, you'll just hit like another part of him instead. I know you don't have to go for a full charge slash every time, but I mean, are you really playing Great Sword if you don't go for a full charge slash? I like how he just had to get me with the last explosion there. The one thing I really don't like about Safi is the mechanic that he's got where he like heals all the wounds on him, because it feels like you have to clutch claw him constantly to reapply it. Apparently I managed to wound him twice there. Not really sure how, but I'll take it. That was not the time to run out of stamina. He seems really aggressive this week for some reason. He was nowhere near this bad last week. I mean, even just doing that slash there, he moved very slightly and just whiffed. I have a feeling he's going to go for his nuke soon. That hit his head apparently. I don't know how that happened. Oh, nice. Cut his tail off. It was ambitious. No, thanks for the super chat, Defiable. No idea what he just did, but we'll go with it. I think it's a bit like I suppose if you're doing it bits on Twitch, I guess. Similar to that. Thank God there's one of these right near me. Just watch the bitrate go to absolute hell. That was the only problem when I watched the last VOD of this. Every time he did that attack, my webcam, like the bitrate over the webcam would just go to absolute hell. Do not move. Do not move. Oh, you absolute. Every time I try and get the full true charge slash combo, either roars and interrupts me or moves. I think next run I'll be switching weapon. Still, we're doing alright for the first run, though. Didn't I feel like I've done nothing? Safi's a really interesting one because I remember when it released on Iceborne, I did it a few times, and after that I was pretty much sick of it because you had to spam it quite a lot. And honestly, it kind of made me not like the monster very much, but going back to it now after not doing it for a while, it's actually quite fun again. May I join you, sir? Yeah, so in the pinned comment there is session ID, so it's on the Steam version of Monster Hunter World. We do have a full team here at the minute, but I know there is at least one other person here, so you can always make other games and help out if you want. Nice to see you as well. Oh, finally got one. Finally got the full true charge. Oh, no worries, dude. You can duo Safi to help out. There you go. How hard can it be? The funny thing is, I know they did an update for World ages ago where they essentially solo scaled most of the things in the game. And apparently they did apply solo scaling to Safi. But the problem is that you can't really kill him very easily solo until you've done him quite a few times. Might be the first time I've ever successfully tackled something. It's probably very obvious, but I do not play Greatsword much. Right, we're going for it. It hits something. Well, we've got into final area in the first run at least, so that's good.
Head through the opening in the floor by using the wing drakes. Hurry!
That's a really good point, Carve the Tail. I would have totally forgot that, so thank you for reminding me. Like fighting Safi, he's very unique by being one of those monsters that's constantly attacking. Fosters a different playstyle. Oh, definitely, yeah. I will say though, having done this with Greatsword now, this is not a weapon I like doing him with.
Concentrate on breaking off its parts.
I think I'll always prefer doing him with Insect Glaive just because it's the weapon I'm most familiar with, to be honest. Oh, deploy Black again. Thanks very much, dude. Did you do that just because there's a black cart?
Now that thing has nowhere to run.
Seriously, I'll stop now. It's a super cat. Why didn't I think of that? You've been on fire with the puns lately, Vector, anyway. This sounds me saying I'll do him with a Greatsword or an Insect Glaive. You can read into that all you want to. Draw your own conclusions from that. For some reason, I don't know if it's this controller, but I'm not always getting my Slinger Burst for some reason, which is kind of annoying.
Can't let Safichiva escape. Keep on the offensive.
Right, well, he's gone super critical at least. He's going to run away almost immediately, but... So there I was hammering left trigger and no Slinger Burst. Oh, thanks for the super kill, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot it comes back with the beam again in this phase. I still love how good that attack looks though. It's such a good attack. So it came out there, but it was really slow. Are there hype trains on YouTube? Honestly, no idea. If there isn't, I imagine it'll be something they add at some point because they do seem to just steal everything else from Twitch. He's doing the sweeper beam again. Nice. Just got the right foreleg break before he leaves. Cool. If we can get one going, then we can just build Skylight for it after. No refunds. Yeah, Kilnias just made his own hyper train instead. I do like on that elapsed time there, how it says elapsed time 19 minutes 58 seconds. Well, last I checked, the quest was a 20-minute quest, so where's my other 2 seconds? We would have definitely killed it with those 2 seconds.
Buenos dias.
You're not the first person who have said that to Playable. It was a request from a member of the community to add that Nightbot. I thought it was you that mentioned it. It must have been someone else. The main reason it's there, honestly, is just for if base player can't make it to a stream. It's like the less good backup. Come on, mod my stream, mate. I'll look after you. Instead of making it sound like get rid of him and use a bot. Yeah, you did say I'm surprised you don't have one, so I took that to mean, oh, okay, that's probably a good idea to have one. Yeah, Slinger Bursts are great. It's just, for some reason, it's just not triggering every time on this controller. I'll have to check it out after the stream, make sure it's all working alright. It better be, because it was a pretty expensive controller. I know, he comes in here, tries stealing my mods. In all seriousness, no, base player, I saw to Playable, I saw the message on your Discord about your, was it your brother? Who's just had the baby recently. What should I use for this next run? I might go Weep Sword. And just stay out the way of everyone else. This player single-handedly modding all of YouTube. Feels like it. In all seriousness, though, was because we were talking about something very not serious beforehand. You'd be called out before you moderate a Cyberman stream. Oof.
Hey, you!
I was finding out they have to go and begin the siege to start another one. It sounds like you're starting a new one from scratch. I like that your future is not serious. What is this? Why is everyone trying to take everything I say out of context today? I'm probably going to be horrible with Longsword as well, because again, I have not played this for months. Yeah, seriously, congrats. I know you posted to say that that was why you weren't doing a stream. Apparently someone wants to watch the cutscene. It's one of the weird things about World is that you can't skip a cutscene unless everyone agrees to skip it.
Your objective is to slay the beast. Don't lose sight of it.
Alright, remember that, guys. Our objective is to slay the beast. I know we came here to make friends with it, but... this time I am going to use mantles because I'm horrible with longsword. Yeah, all Safi's doing is just trying to sleep, you know, and he's just like, oh god, they're back again. Yeah, not late, slay. Don't be that guy about how many of this damn dragon are there. This is the same one, so yeah, the idea with this thing is that you just keep on attacking it to wear it down, because it is meant to be a siege monster, this guy. It's a silent guy. Right, now we're trying to remember how to play longsword. What I do remember about longsword is I want to be at this end of the monster. I would, but I didn't get the sling ammo, so sorry about that. This player said it, not me. For the record, you're on it. Ah, nice. Got him with the boulders. Cool. One rule for us, another for them. Your weekly political statement brought to you by Lame Detergent. Yeah, that's the new name for Lame, isn't it, in PSO now? Lame Detergent.
The decayed ground. If you deposit this while it's on top of it, you might be able to create an opening.
It would be nice if he didn't put his tail outside the bounds of the level. That would be cool. Safi, please. We're all old gibbons here. I feel like I'm doing no damage whatsoever. Hey, next phase though. Yeah, when we beat it, we need new monsters. It's only problem with Safi is that you have to kind of do it over and over again to get the actual kill in it.
Head towards the opening.
Looking forward to watching the lore vid today. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's just about the caves.
All right, solid work. Keep it up, everyone.
I'm planning on maybe doing some videos covering like little parts of the lore as well. So things like covering black paper, things like that as well. I'll tie those in like as I feel like they're relevant.
Hey, check out those crags protruding out of the ground. We might be able to use them as cover.
If it's after one of our teammates, that's fine as long as it doesn't go after me. I really don't want it to aggro with longsword. Oof. Probably a Del Depth, equal parts highly annoying and fabulous. Mainly highly annoying for Del Depths, which is why I wouldn't say that you're one. See how I recovered that one there. One day we're going to get this tail sever again. You feel like in episode 2 they made every enemy 10 times more annoying. Yeah, pretty much welcome to episode 2 in Ultimate. I mean, that sheath was kind of perfect. I just ended up sheath behind the cover.
It's after you. Watch out.
Oh, that's not good.
Right.
I wonder if I can mount it actually while I'm the aggro. Yes is the answer to that. I would go for the tail, but it'd take me so long to get there. The only session you'll wait in the gathering hub. Oh, cool. I think you use switch axe when you played. Yeah, switch axe is a really, really cool weapon. Oh, that flinch was really annoying. Thank you, Rock. You'd think with a sword called a longsword that it would be long enough to actually hit the monster sometimes, but not when the monster's this big. Oh, cool, got the first head break, nice. That was a really awkward down though. A lot of his body was kind of covered by the scenery. That was really nicely timed, actually. We got the wound as soon as he recovered from that. It's like when he does attacks like this, he puts his tail like really high in the air. It makes it really awkward to hit. It's not how big the sword is, it's how you use it. Not very well in this case. Alright, final phase.
Sakujiba is heading for the lowest reaches of the area. This is it. The final showdown. Yeah! Head through the opening in the floor by using the wing drakes. Hurry! Good stuff. Keep pushing through just like that.
I don't know if we'll beat it on this run, but we're doing pretty well overall though.
Finally at the lowest level. Now that thing has nowhere to run. You gotta try and wear it out so it runs out of energy.
I love all the smack talk from the guys in the camp. Like, oh, now it's got nowhere to run. But again, none of them are here. That beam that he does there is quite scary because he actually tracks you a bit with it. So what you have to do is wait until he's just about to shoot it and then run the other way. Sort of bait him into shooting it in one direction. They're retired. Yeah, they say that. Alright, I'll just go out of bounds, I guess. Just get yeeted into the Shadow Realm by grabbing onto him. It's gone super crit, but it's really awkward to hit the chest with longsword because you tend to end up hitting other parts of him instead. If I make that. Yeah, it wasn't too bad that time, thankfully.
Look out at the outer circle. I think you can use that gas to attack. No way.
I can't see it on screen because of where the chat is, but the guy there in camp, when the explosion goes off, he says the explosion was gnarly cougar. I hate it so much. Hi Drew from Passion Flame, you okay? Yeah, I play Monster Hunter World as well. Again, it seems like this weird thing where people who play PSO just seem to not really play Monster Hunter World as well. Unfortunately, I am nowhere near as good at Monster Hunter as I am at PSO. Good job you're not epileptic. The blast is so bright. It's ridiculous, isn't it? The way that he read up there was so annoying. It was just out of range of my round slash, so I didn't get the gauge charge from it. Oh, nice. Got the tail. Yeah, I know he's kind of renowned for it, isn't he? For saying like really stupid stuff like that. So I haven't played many of the old games, but I know he's an NPC from one of the old games, isn't he? I feel like we can get a bit more aggressive with him now. It was in 4U Generations and Gen U. I've got Gen U, but I've never really played it enough. I do need to probably just play through that at some point, but I know it is like a hell of a long game. Oh, nice down. I am quite proud of that. We're doing well here, but I think maybe next run, I'm not sure. I think what would throw you in this game is the lack of an enemy health bar. Yeah, it's kind of always been a thing with Monster Hunter where the enemies just don't have health bars. I mean, to be fair, they don't in PSO normally. It's only in Ephinea that they've added the health bars. Yeah, there is, in Monster Hunter, there is a couple of ways to tell if a monster's getting on low health. So at the bottom of the screen, sort of just next to where the map is, there is like a heartbeat sensor. And sometimes you'll notice that'll start to go a lot fainter, and that's kind of one sign sometimes. But also on the map, the icon of the monster will get a skull on it sometimes as well. Also, normal monsters, not this guy, will start limping as well when they're on low health. I think base player, I think he'd love to play PSO baby, but I think he said before that his PC can't really run it very well.
Keep on the offensive.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Monster Hunter, you sort of, after a while, you get used to how much health they've got. Dragon needs a good bonk on the head. He's getting plenty of those from Drac, I think, with a hammer. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh no, is there no... Well. Rip. And this is what happens on Safi sometimes. Sometimes he just goes, actually, I'm just going to do my nuke with no defense around. Good luck dealing with that. Doesn't happen very often, but now and again he just goes, nah, I'm not giving you any cover this time. Literally nothing you can do. Yeah, sad noises, exactly. Yeah, that sucked. I totally agree with that. I sort of looked around and just thought, yeah, there's nowhere to hide here. It's the first time seeing that happen. Yeah, it does do it now and again. I do kind of feel like he should be programmed where he always does the rocks beforehand, because it is just very unfair if he does the nuke and you've got no cover. It's like, well, it's instant quest fail because he just kills everyone. Just 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back in a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we're going insect glaive. It's time. Safi is the progenitor of the Fallout universe, clearly. Yeah, so we did a Discord event yesterday, and yeah, we were talking quite a bit about Fallout as well. It's not a game I'm really familiar with at all, to be honest, but... Love the PSO lore series, by the way. Oh, thanks, Kilmar. Yeah, we're getting a few more people in now, so I'll set the next run up.
Hey, you.
Fallout is very much in your domain. It's very much not in mine. I have very little experience of anything like Bethesda or anything along that lines, really. I keep going in to join a quest. Who wants to duo with me? Oof. Alright, we're going insect glaive this time. Yeah, I'm assuming that Kiki is Aleph. It's up to you, Drac, if you wanna switch over to the party. Entirely up to you. Do you think you'll ever add lore videos about side quests? So like the government quests. That could be an idea. I mean, the government quests do give you kind of an idea. They're kind of similar to how the GameCube and Xbox did it, honestly. So I may feature those to an extent. Alright, so we're just going with 3 then for this one. See how we go. Seems like I enjoy Souls, Games, or Elden Ring. I've only played a tiny bit of the original Dark Souls, and I couldn't get into it for some reason. The lore, I think, is really, really cool. Particularly games like Bloodborne. I mean, I've seen people play that, and I love the lore and everything for it. When I've tried like certain Souls games, I just can't really get into them very well for some reason. Yeah, so cleaning up is a very good point. So you're not going to say for legal reasons. So it's deployable, yeah. So I know deployable started doing a series, I believe, on like some of the quests in PSO. So you could always check his stuff out as well. But I do plan on doing lore for all the episodes. So once I've done 1, I'll move on to 2 and then 4. We may do episode 3 at some point, but honestly, I would need to actually play for the game again and remember a lot of the lore for it. That might be in bad form to say on your stream. I think it varies per stream. Honestly, I think some people don't like you mentioning other streamers. I think because me and Deployable have like collabed on stuff before and he's quite active in the chat as well, I have no problem with you bringing his stuff up. I think if you were coming in just like plugging random streamers, then I might have a problem with it after a while, but if it's another PSO streamer, honestly, I'm really not bothered. But I love Insect Glaive. Oh, next phase already. This is promising. I'm not going to say he's done, but...
Head towards the opening.
All right, solid work. Keep it up, everyone.
Deploy was like part of the family, basically, yeah. As I said, there will be another video with Deployable going live. I think it's going to be next Saturday. Oh, you got a mail from Minsk in PSO. Was he telling you about another Uber he's found?
It's after you. Watch out.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of him being after me with Insect Glaive, to be honest. Just commenting on the G's. Seriously though, congrats on the NUG and the PGF last week as well. He's getting very angry again. Diary today I found PGF V101 in a red ring. Oddly, everyone else got nothing. Yeah, when you mentioned that the NUG had dropped, I just thought it was like a banner on Ephinea for someone else. I didn't realise it was actually you that had found it. It's really not good for business with him having the aggro on me. I couldn't really dodge that one very easily because the ledge kind of screwed me over there. I would really appreciate if someone would get the hit off me. That would be nice. To be honest, I think none of us in this game really are that great for taking the hit from Safi. not really have the weapons that are built for it. Sort of forgot the Nug was right. Yeah, I think it's about 1 in 28,000, I think, from those kind of bits. It's like a stupidly hard drop. Oh, broke his back, very nice. Phrases that probably only make sense in the context of Monster Hunter. Yeah, 1 in 28,807. I like the 0.3, just for good measure.
It's after you! Watch out!
I was doing pretty decent DPS because I seem to be getting hit quite a lot, which is really not good. He's probably going to go straight back to doing that, I think. Yeah.
A huge attack.
It seems like whenever he starts to do the nuke, you can't actually stop him from doing it, even if you flash him or anything. As soon as he recovers, he'll do it again. He's being super annoying. I think because I've got the hit on him, I'm not really getting to attack where I want to attack because he keeps tending to face me. Alright, final phase.
Sakuchiba is heading for the lowest reaches of the area. This is it. The final showdown.
Yeah! Head through the opening in the floor by using the wing drakes. Hurry! Concentrate on breaking off its
Alright,
arc.
see how this part goes.
Finally at the lowest level. Now that thing has nowhere to
Do almost have Temporal Mantle already again, which is very good for business.
wear it out so it runs out of energy.
Red Box McGee, Gearborg. I'm assuming that's not an ultimate. Ah, nice, got the mount. I've just tried to kick his insect glaive as well, actually. I think there were dual blades at the start of the fight, so they might have switched weapon a bit through. Very hard hunting geese for flowers. He got excited for a moment and then realised. Oh, if I got hit again.
Watch yourself!
I'm going to need someone to soften some more parts of Sapphire because I can't really do it when I've got hit on me. That nuke wasn't too bad. Please give us some more rocks before I do the next one.
Look out at the outer circle. I think you could use that gas to attack it.
I've got him right near the gas there, so hopefully we can get him with it. The good news is he has given us some more crags to hide behind, so that's very, very nice of him. Which is just as well because he's doing the nuke again.
It's after you. Watch out.
Oh, he's on me again. Yeah, the explosion was gnarly cougar again. It hurts every time I have to see that on screen. That was weird. He actually knocked me down while I had temporal mantle on. I didn't know anything could actually do that. He's being so annoying at the minute. Looks like he has given some more rocks again, which again is probably for the best. He's tired at least. That's something.
It's after you. Watch out.
I feel like he's only targeted me this entire run.
The energy deposit is being drained. Good work so far.
Wonder how the other team's doing. Good, at least he is actually playing fair this time. Giving us some rocks to hide behind. It was so BS in the last run. Nice, very good. Usually targets the most aggressive person. That's a bit worrying if I'm reading chat as well. Yeah, I think there's something slightly up on my left trigger on this controller. I'll have to look into it. Went to just the dead zones on it a bit. I wasn't sure how the target actually worked for Safi, whether there was anything specifically that triggered it. As a normally I could target the most, but it'd be the same when you try with the lance. With lance though, it's not too bad because you can just sit there and just tank everything he throws at you. I hate it when the knockback hits you. Been rallying up before stream. The thing about how this siege works as well is even if we don't kill him, if the other team does kill him, that'll end the siege and we'll get the rewards for it. I think we are doing really well, but whether we actually get the kill out, I don't know. Doing it with 3 is tough because you fight 4 player HP. Oh, guess who it's going for again. Does that mean you get rewards if you join a lobby chill? I can't remember. I think you might have to do it at least once. Possibly. I would assume so anyway. Not a chance then. That is the correct choice. Always give us some more rocks again at least. It's very kind of him. Love again MH Wild when it comes out yeah, immediately. A knockdown is really irritating. I think I just about got the wound off before I got knocked off, so... Did 1 MH Wild stream? Possibly. I would not be against it. He's spamming the hell out of this stack. Really? Ah, I got away. So we'll see if the other team managed to beat it. However, it doesn't say quest failed. Yeah, I plan on playing a lot of MH Wilds when it releases. Like I said, so far from what they've shown, I'm not totally convinced. It's just the monsters designs just aren't clicking with me yet, but we are still really, really early days, and it probably is shown as the very early monsters in the game. I know there was a very, very sneak peek of like what is probably an Elder Dragon and might maybe be the flagship, but it was like a 2-second teaser. See, just after Jiva is complete. Oh, the other team managed to beat him. Oh, cool. They clearly had the better players.
Hey, you!
So that means we actually get rewards. Do you know which team's doing wilds, the world team or the GNU team? I want to say it's the world team. I'm not 100% sure though. So anything I actually want to keep. There is the poison insect layer, but poison's kind of hit and miss depending on what monster you're against. And I have pretty much everything else. So I'll take the Hell Claws. I'll take the Venom Spear because there's nothing else. And I'll take the Venom Fang because I need it. Did it at last seconds. That will leave soon message was already there. Ah, cool. GG on that. Oh, no worries, dude. It's doing Safi with 3 is really, really hard. It is the world team. Ah, cool. That fills me with a bit more confidence then. Hey, at least we actually managed to get a Safi kill. I know we didn't actually on stream, but the other team did. Everyone hates the Gen U and Rise team for some reason. Rise for me, like I said, I like Rise. I just didn't like the wirefall recovery mechanic. I thought it was too good. And the end game of Sunbreak was terrible, in my opinion. But overall, I do still enjoy Rise and Sunbreak. I just prefer World. When do you think they'll do pre-orders? I'm not sure. I know it has appeared on Steam now, but I don't know if you can actually pre-order it yet. Yeah, it was mainly the wire bugs, wasn't it? That was the problem with Rise. So yeah, maybe they might do pre-orders maybe in the next few months, maybe. The thing is though, we don't actually have a release date for it yet. It's still only 2025 that they're saying. Yeah, so after you beat Safi, it resets and you have to do it all again. I think we'll probably switch over to PSO in a sec anyway. Because it is about time to switch over to PSO anyway, to be honest. So what I might do is I might just end Monster Hunter there for today. We'll take a couple of minute break and then we'll switch over to PSO. Do a few runs on there as well. So if you've joined for the Monster Hunter section, thanks for watching. We might do some Monster Hunter videos at some point as well, but at the minute it's mainly a stream thing just to sort of test the waters. But yeah, we'll be switching over to Phantasy Star Online next, so if you've never seen it before, stick around if you're interested, but if you're here for PSO, just sit tight, be back in a couple minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, what a surprise, the music's skipping again. This lobby, I know it's lobby 13, but it is genuinely cursed. We good? We good. Yeah, so as usual, if you're new on the stream or anything, we normally play on Ephinea and we play on the European ship, Block 2, Lobby 13. Password to join our games is always the word stream. So I think this week it's a bit of a weird one because we have Experience Week, which is kind of garbage because we want red boxes. But it's not bad for RBR, so we do have the Scarlet Realm, which is a Mines quest with tons of Sinnohs and tons of Baronzas, but is a little bit annoying. We also have Phantasmal World 1, which is basically SGS Hunt. And I can't remember, I think it's a Desert Quest for episode 4, again. So what are people feeling like? Because I'm happy to run anything. Is there anything in particular that people are feeling like? Phantasmal World 1 is Gi Central, you're not wrong. Most of the drops you're after are from very hard. Yeah, I'll get there. You'll be after the ultimate stuff soon. I'm just aware we do a lot of TTF and a lot of RT. So, nice to mix it up a little bit, I think. I mean, max attack would be good for leveling. Which max attack are you thinking? Ep4. Yeah, I mean, we could start with that and then we can maybe finish off the stream with an SGS run for absolute copium. 4B or the one with Sam Million. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool doing either of those. Skyline's not the best idea for Sam Million desynchron. Oh, not again. I think Achentan's still having nightmares about last time. Yeah, we could do Limiter on Mother Garb. Skyline's a bit, like I say, Skyline's a bit garbage for episode 4, honestly. It was hilarious, don't worry. Also, I don't know if you're here, but I noticed I had a new membership as well from John Day, so thank you very much for that if you're watching. You can't know how to bring punishment. You feel like most NGS players play Blue Burst because it's just better. Yeah, we could do a White Hill run. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, so I think the plan is do what, max attack, the one with the Sam Million in. Ideally, maybe on White Hill to try and get another limiter. Maybe not max attack for you, got 500 HP. Yeah, I suppose that's the problem. If we do Sam Million, you are probably going to die a lot. Like I say, we can always rotate people as well. If there's more than, more than we can actually fit in the team. $837 HP left to take down the Silver Dragon, get stepped on. Let's hope someone gets a limiter. Yeah, I mean, we got one last time, didn't we? So, you never know. Mind, it isn't rare enemy week now. Although, to be honest, with the way our luck is, that probably means rare enemies are more likely to show up. Yeah, Oran gets lame from Conjurer, doesn't it? I've just made my new Hukasia last year use Oran. She was yellow bows, but since I got the absolutely busted Flowers, there's kind of no need for me to have yellow bows anymore, so I've just remade her as Oran. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Dr. Metropolis. Thanks for all the helpful class guys. Just joined Ephinea yesterday. Never liked PSO 2, so you're back to the classic. Oh, welcome back. And thanks very much for that. That's really kind of you. It's really cool when I see comments from people who say they've like got back into PSO because of my videos. It's like, yeah, let's bring everyone back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of us. We are basically like the collective who refuses to let a 20-year-old game go. Right, so I guess I'm forced then. I've just realised that we're like, what, 3 hunters and a ranger. An awesome 20-year-old game at that. I mean, you're not wrong. It is awesome. Started by pulling Draken Ewan. It's got old school pace that you miss. Yeah, I mean, it is completely different to anything now. I've said it a few times. I think the nearest thing to this for me is probably Monster Hunter. But even with that, there is some differences. Just let me know, by the way, if the game volume gets too loud or anything. I can always knock it down if I need to. So late back, had a medical episode, all good now. Oh, hope everything's alright. If you get fly when Zeus spawn, you should be fine, especially against the boss. 2 hunters in range will destroy Sam Mill. Yeah, I should probably use Gifoy more, really, on Hunuel. Let's fix that now. Annoying bird and the Great Leon stares at Pazuzu. Oof. Personal favourite class of yours, love Ray cast myself, simple and effective. For me, it's always going to be Hunuel. That's always been my favourite class since I started PSO. But I do really like Funuel, I also really like... I think my favourite ranger, even though I've got a rare mal, I think honestly my favourite ranger is Rick Seal. I still love that Vector's raycast is just called I'm Garans. It's so good. So a big robot with a gun and you were still old as a kid. Yeah, I think Raycast is quite a popular class, I think. Again, just because of how it looks. I guess it's got the kind of like mecha vibe, so if you're into things like mechs, then it's the nearest thing, I guess. We'll have to make another, might have to make one called Not Barons. But to be fair, you know, there was the Hugh cast called Not Kirik as well. Yeah, you know that thing about using Gifoy when Zeus spawn? Already forgot about it. Zood. Yeah, if I'd known we were going to do this, I probably would have brought my Funuel instead. That would have been the correct play. Now with Flowers and a support unit, you get a second limiter and a third. Go get a second limiter and a third. I think I need it at this point. Funuel is still a favourite, then Funuel. Instantly thought of now from Phantasy Star 2 when you made her. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of the aesthetic, I suppose, isn't it, that they're going for? Kind of similar. Yeah, new Funuel outfit. I thought I'd change it up for a little bit. Before I make the new team and then lose the ability to have the dressing room at all for a bit. Should have probably also bought my Madame's Umbrella so I could actually buff with decent range. Again, you know, hindsight. Looks like she came for Space Channel 5, Space Channel Skyly. First 4 games in the series are awesome. I still need to try them again properly at some point. Just every time I've tried them, I've just never been able to get into them properly. Dreamcast Funuel used the same outfit and hairstyle except the hair was a bright green. Yeah, I feel like there's only about 3 Funuel outfits I actually use and about 2 hairstyles. There's the first accidental foot on Blast of the Stream. You never liked that androids could be forces in the later game. It's never made sense to me. Is there a law reason to explain why they can? I think, from what I remember, I think they just kind of say that they have like photon sensitivity or something. It's quite sort of vague. I don't think there's any like legit reason why they can use them all of a sudden. Three is fun but definitely challenging. Who you marry changes the monster you encounter in each new generation. Yeah, I should probably try them at some point. It's just having the time to do it as well at the minute. And people who watch most weeks probably know this from last week, but the plan is that whenever I hit 1,000 subs is I'm going to arrange at some point to play through Phantasy Star Zero, which I've never played before. So I'm actually really looking forward to playing Zero for the first time. Yeah, these dudes have too much health in multiplayer. No accidental PB on Zero. So that's a drastic improvement to begin with. It seems like everyone says they love PS0. It just seems like universally liked. So the only reason I didn't play it at the time was just I didn't have a DS. I think I was a poor student around then, so didn't have money to be buying things like that. As much as you dislike Ethan, you should play those games again with a new perspective. I can send you my copy if you like. It's up to you, dude. I mean, the plan is for the stream at least is to play it on an emulator, just so it looks better on stream. But I'm going to pick a copy up as well, so... I'd also love to play Phantasy Star Nova, but that is just not easy to play, and playing it in English is next to impossible. Zero is definitely fun. Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea what class I'll try or anything on it. I haven't really looked any information up on it because I kind of want it to be like as blind a playthrough as I can, I guess. Oh yeah, I've just realised, Drac, yeah, killing have to say 100. GG. Halfway there, except you're not. Yeah, Kilniath has been doing some like power leveling the last few days. I think Experience Week is helping a lot, and particularly in episode 4 as well. The experience is already stupid here anyway. having to basically play like a force. Yep, there's another one. You'll get used to it eventually. This is the quest with all the dwarf ones now, isn't it? Yeah, thought so. And now he's at 100, he just doesn't care. I was thinking there, wow, my charge hits are just not hitting at all. Maybe I don't have any money with me. No, it's just Tunuel accuracy. You leveled twice today. Is that both on your Remal? I feel so sorry for Vector. This board is absolutely brutal, to be fair. Yeah, that last spawn is ridiculous. I kind of hate that you can't reduce the damage of the Dauphin charges. Vector needs to become an Anguish Garant. Feels like only yesterday you were level 80. I wonder why. Your Garans from home. I love the commitment though by using the Garan's launcher. I'm going to call it a Garan's launcher because it is a Garan's launcher. I don't know why the game insists on calling it a Baron's launcher. That's insane. And then actually has 1.9 million experience. Yesterday has 2.5 million experience to next level. Yeah, the scaling when you get to like 180 plus is just ridiculous. I am not looking forward to getting to 180 plus. It's bad enough now. I apologize for all your mag synchro doing this. It's actually the first rare this run, a photon drop. I suppose it is experience week though, and experience week is just garbage for us. Yeah, I suppose it's kind of the same with the Belra cannon, isn't it? So, I mean, the Belra cannon, I suppose it just says Belra, but it does drop from an indie Belra, but looks like a dark Belra. Yeah, it was rare drop week last week, so I'd switch over to experience week now. In the drop zone, it's like the friend zone, but much worse. Yeah, I think when you got the nug, I think it was right at the end of the RDR week. Again, congrats on that, because that is a ridiculously hard drop to get. It is kind of annoying that I think it is a bit weaker than Cannon Rouge, isn't it? Which is really annoying for how rare it is. Oh. That's 3. It's not your gift away button or anything. Oh, I don't have Cannon Rouge. Oh, that works better then, I suppose. To be honest, I mean, for me, I think even if I had a Cannon Rouge with hit and I had a nug, I'd probably use the nug just because it's rarer. It looks better as well. I forget how annoying episode 4 is sometimes. Yeah, who else but Kilniath singing the style of the Who Else But Quagmire song from Family Guy. Oh, finally got a PB. Let's see how long I can keep it without accidentally using it. Why is this shotgun not a shotgun? Yeah, if only. Yeah, it's kind of weird that he has 7k. I guess the way they try and replicate a shotgun with it is by the fact that it has like auto aim, so it will automatically point you towards things that near you, but it does still just shoot one target, so it's kind of disappointing. Oh, Del Rapid. Again, not rare enemy week, and we get rare enemies. Every time. I'm trying to just keep the Gifoy going so I can get this Del Rappy when it stands up. What have we got? Heavenly Luck. It's not bad, I'm probably never going to use it, but it's something. trying to sort of keep people alive and get rid of all the statuses and do demons and get a blue loot. Kind of awkward for one person. Yeah, I mean, Heaven Luck's not a bad unit, I guess. I mean, you know, Risen Luck is a good thing. But there's just so many better units you can use. I do kind of feel like Del Rappies are almost a waste, to be honest. Showed up just in time for a bot. Hi, AJ, okay. That's you on Ep2 with Force. You have to support Freeze, Demons, and Megas. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, hey, yeah, can you just do everything? Yeah, I get what you mean, Drac, though. I think with certain classes in Ep2, you feel like you have way more work to do. I think in hindsight, I probably would have brought my Fornuel for this instead. Don't know how to play Bullfield Zilla level Ranger. It's rough. No, this is just maximum attack. We're doing it mainly because just to get some experience for people. I know Sweep Up 13 is in the RBI this week, isn't it? We just thought doing episode 4 quests like this with boosted experience would be decent for people who want to level. That's a really good point, yeah. Killing Ephinea at 101, yeah, you can equip Guard Wave now. That's number 4. He's going for a record of how many PBs he can use. Yeah, I think this is 4E. It's the one that ends with Sam Million. And the one where oddly the timer counts up instead of down. Yeah, Celebrity Premature Photon Blast. They've actually landed it with Hunuel accuracy. And again. Five days ago, YouTube suggested one of your videos to me. Now, thanks to you, I'm playing your favourite childhood game and online for the first time. Thank you. Oh, that's really cool to hear, Moore. Thanks for watching the videos as well. Yeah, that's a win for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I'm glad you got back on PSO anyway, particularly if it was your favourite childhood game as well. It does make me wonder how many people love PSO when they were younger and don't know that you can still play it. Ever plan on making a new character or just sticking with Taker? So Taker has always been like my main since Sega PSO BB. I do have a few other characters on BB though as well, so I've used them a little bit on stream, but I tend to mainly use my Huniwell. But I do have about a level 120 Raymal. I've got a level 150 something Phonewell. And I've got a really low level Hucasil as well, which I should probably be leveling in experience week, but haven't yet. Yeah, it's just that when we stream, it tends to be we either hunt something on Skyly, so then people want my ID, or it's just something I'm more comfortable using Huniwell for. I think for this quest, though, in hindsight, I would have used my Phonewell instead if I'd known we were doing this. How about some Hucasil playtime? I would, but she's literally level 1. Yeah, EXP week, but the red box is beckoning you, pretty much. I mean, to be fair, the reason we're doing this is to help Kilniath and Vector level. Because the experience in episode 4 is busted at the best of times, and with 150% experience, it's ridiculous. So it's not really for me we're doing this, to be honest. Having said that, I have earned a couple of 100,000 experience, I think, from doing this so far. But yeah, I'm always about the red boxes. Yeah, they were at level 4 times. I mean, even that sort of shows you the difference in the leveling, really. You know, they're level 4 times. I've got like half a level, maybe. Killen's already past your Hucasil. He's absolutely power leveling at the minute. Yeah, that's really good to hear, Moo. I'm glad you found PSO again. So, I mean, I can use Fowler for the memes like we always do, because we haven't had a Fowler yet this stream, so I feel like I owe it to everyone. Never even got to PB, not once. No, we'll ignore the other 4 times. Justice for Humor when Ephinea devs. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Humor, honestly. Like, it needs something extra. No worries, Kilniath. You can go back to Pioneer and get some more stuff. I need to get some fluids anyway, so... Not bothering with escapes. That's probably for the best, I think. I don't really know what the best strat is for you two, to be honest, because most stuff here is probably going to instant kill you, I think. It honestly might be best to just hide in the corner somewhere. Yeah, run, hide, cower, repeat. I will bring escape or two just in case. Vector should ignore second stage and try to hit the boss when it comes back, maybe. Possibly, yeah. So like when it comes into like the main area, I think going into one of like the little side caves is probably a really bad idea because you'll just get wiped by the beam straight away. Yeah, I think Kilniath saw what you were posting, best player. Alright, Berserk time. So, yeah, anyone who's not the leader, please don't glitch. Please don't glitch. Oh, thank God. Boo. Not Condrio. It's almost like it's not rare enemy week. Oh, that was fast. First phase is just, it's a complete joke. I don't know why they even bother with it. Yeah, so I think you've equipped 2 god HPs. I mean, you can try it if you want. I think you might still get wiped. Which cave's he in? He's in this one over here. Yeah, the music is so good for this boss. I love it. That's every time. Oh, is a Shentan getting instant killed by the tornadoes now? That's not good. I do feel like when they were designing this boss, it is honestly a terrible design because there's just stuff you can't avoid. And particularly the big beam that he does, this one he's doing here. You just, as far as I'm aware, you just can't avoid it unless you can get behind a rock at the other end of the room. You survived. Need a t-shirt with that on. I feel like that probably should have hit me, to be honest. I'm a bit scared to use Berserk just in case he hits me with like a random one of those little things that pops out the ground. They have a habit of hitting you when you're on really low health. Wow, they actually survived the big beam. GG. So just got the one target left, I think, so I will switch over. I hate the tornadoes, but it looks like they're instant killing Shentan, so I'm assuming he's hit the health threshold. See, I'm starting to get multi-hit by the little spinners now, which is not good. I still don't understand the reasoning in PSO of making things unnecessarily difficult. You're at 16, 10 HP. Yes, you've got like 200 HP more than me already. Well, I mean, the amount you've got now is more than I can get a cap, so... Try and outrun this missile. And not outrun that one. Yeah, they're starting to double hit me now. There we go. It's always a shame when you get 7 million because it just feels like a waste. Right, 103 for Kilniath, 94 for Vector. Yeah, the Raycast pause was really good. Drop power material. I mean, I'll take it. I can't use any more on this character, but... Oh, does he drop Heart of Samba Maracas for this ID? I'm going to assume it's a really hard drop with it being a camo. One in 128. Oof. Did I actually find anything? No. Sounds about right. Still no charge Vulcans in the shop. We're now level 175 and I still haven't seen them once. Part of that is probably because I'm Skyly though. Yeah, that got me down to like 300,000 experience left. That's insane. That's so stupid experience. Charge Gatlings are fine. I mean, mech guns have next to no attack power anyway, so the difference between a Gatling and a Vulcan is next to nothing. If it's got really high hit, it's probably worth getting. If it doesn't have hit, I'd probably just leave it, because I'd probably just miss with a special. Yeah, they can have hit. It's more often lit when you get to later levels, but yeah, they can have hit. Alright, Minsk CSO. All the Uber rares will start dropping now. It died so many times you've given up. I mean, to be honest, fair play for putting up with that quest at that level. Charge repeaters you bought from the shop had 10 hit. It was pretty negligible. Yeah, it's 10 hit you're probably not going to notice, to be honest. It's quite rare to get anything good in the shop, honestly. You do have to kind of refresh it over and over again. Listen to it via the stream. I mean, I don't mind doing another run. Oh, hi, Porkins. So how many have we got? Yeah, I think we've got about 7 people, so we could do like a 4 and a 3 potentially. Time for you to snag a Heaven Strike or something. I mean, you're snagging everything else, so you may as well. Yeah, what I might do is I might host a Phantasmal World 1. Oh, your friend's coming on as well, so we'll have 8. Oh, nice one. So yeah, I think what I will do is I will host a Phantasmal World 1 because I feel like doing an absolutely fruitless SGS run. So if anyone wants a chance of getting SGS or Heaven Punisher from the very few Sinnoh we can fill lobby 13, yeah. We need to find what the limit is in the lobby. I mean, come on, I mean, we've got Skyly here, you know, we have to try SGS at least once. So I'll make an SGS game. Anything but Skylight or Green Hill drops, please. Yeah, so I will make a Skylight game then, and then if someone else wants to make another game, we can sort of split into 2 teams. So if you want to do Skylight Phantasmal World 1, by all means join my game, and expect nothing from it. So the game's up. Password is always stream as usual. Alright, so Minsk has joined my game, so basically guaranteed now. All the cards are in my favour. Apart from the fact that it's not rare drop week. Yeah, there seems to be a few people who just did not want to hunt Skylight stuff at all. I do not blame them. Yes, that's the thing, you see. So you've joined and it's called not SGS and it's not rare drop week. So everything is in our favour. Everything is lining up, yeah. There's so many bangers to listen to in Blueburst. Soundtrack's really, really good across most of the Phantasy Star games, to be fair. So it'll be Seaside and Jungle. So the worst thing we've got to worry about is the Mirror Carols. But there is a few really nice drops in this quest for Skylight, just that most of them won't drop. Yeah, the Boomer song may get you kicked. Yeah, the Boomer song is terrible. Worry much about Megid. So obviously the Mirror Carols have that instant kill, but you're not going to defend against that anywhere. I think the only other Megid is from the Zolgibbons. But the Zolgibbon Megid is really, really low level. Yeah, so there is a song on Ephinea. I don't know where it's from, but it's basically like this terrible rap song about boomers. But you can play it in the lobbies on Ephinea. It's awful. Basically, Ephinea has like a jukebox thing in the lobbies where you can play different music. I would say just on that, I'm probably feeling that you mentioned this, but if you are playing on a stream, just try not to play any of the licensed stuff if you can. Otherwise, I might have to swap out some of the game files just because of the chance of DMCA from some of the licensed tracks, that's all. I know particularly things like, I know there's like initial D songs and stuff like that. So if you play any of those, it'll probably DMCA the stream. So I would just say, please don't play those if it's on stream. You think you have that song? You get absolutely destroyed by the gambling thing. What was that? The roulette. If you want to level your Huka seal after stream, you have a Huniworld. Oh, you made a Huniworld. Well done. Yeah, my Huka seal is literally level 1. Yeah, try and stick with the official Sega stuff if you can. It's just that if it becomes a problem, I'll have to basically edit some of the game files to remove some of the music from the game, which I don't really want to do, but yeah, it's one of the problems with streaming stuff like this. You've got level 1 Hunuel as well. Level 1 party, let's go. Let me go drop it in the crater so the satellite lizards can look at you with shame. Oh, you made that character for the new series that you started. Is that the lore playthrough you're doing where you go through the side quests? Is Puyo Puyo DMCA? I'm honestly not sure. I mean, technically anything from the game could be perceived as DMCA if Sega feel like it. It's a really, really funny thing, DMCA. Like, even if you play the music from the game, the likelihood is that it could get DMCA'd. It's stupid, but yeah, I mean, particularly though, you know, things like Deja Vu or any of the stuff from Nier or any of the other games like that, just be really careful about playing those if you're on stream. You got level 130 Huniworld with a Flowers from Home, 50 hit Spirit Caliber. It's basically the same thing. Deja Vu has messed you up multiple times on stream. I know some people do it as a joke because I think it's funny, and it is funny, and it is a funny song and everything, but it's not really funny when you get DMCA'd. Oh, is that actually a thing, Mint? You can just mute the BGM with a command? I did not know that. That's really useful, actually. Oh, cool. I'll bear that in mind then. I know that most people who watch this are probably, you know, absolutely fine and probably wouldn't do it deliberately anyway. But yeah, it's just in case. Mint's doing God's work. That he is. If he could continue to do God's work and convince something to drop, that would be nice. It's time. So we've got Minsk in the team. The game is called Not SGS, and it's not Rare Drop Week, so it's our time. You also need Minsk to drop luck. Yeah, can you drop by deployables next stream as well, Minsk, and just give some luck to him as well? Well, this is interesting. I'm guessing there's meant to be enemies here. I think it's desynced a little bit. Hopefully it'll fix on the next spawn. That would be nice. Otherwise it's going to be a very boring run. Why is like nothing spawned for me? Hold on, I'm going to teleport back and teleport back down again. This is really weird. This is really weird. Nothing is spawning for me here. It feels like the episode 4 glitch. Yeah, we can restart if you want. I mean, I don't know if I think it's spawned for you guys, but for me, there's nothing here at all. So maybe this isn't the run. Maybe it's the next one. Yeah, but I tend to got limiter in a bug quest. You've got spawns. That's really weird. I've never seen this happen before, actually, in PSO. SGS is for everyone now. Yeah, it'll drop, but it won't be able to pick it up because it won't spawn the drop or something. Yeah, probably best to restart, I think. Sega got him. Yeah, I'm just going to lobby, I think, and just restart. Well, that was weird. That was the SGS when you felt it. It probably was. Right, let's try this again. I've never seen PSO do that though. That was really, really weird. I've seen the episode 4 boss glitch quite a few times, but never in another quest. Shall I record people's character names so if they admit the music, I can put them on mute? That's up to you. You're the mod. All caps, pull out all stops. Yeah, I'm trying to convince the game that this is not SGS that we're hunting. We're hunting anything except SGS. That's how you do it, you see. You convince the game. Right, we go again. Please spawn some enemies. Hey, oh, right, I have enemies this time. Does everyone else have enemies? Okay, it does seem that way. Alright, this looks more promising. Yeah, exactly. I think that's how it works. Basically, yeah, so if you want something to drop, the game will go, no, you're not getting it. If you say, no, I'm not hunting that item, it goes, okay then. Yeah, you're hunting for nothing, so who knows what you'll get. What's better, Devil Battle or Heavenly Battle? Heavenly Battle by a huge amount. So I think Devil Battle is a 10% attack speed increase and Heavenly Battle is 40%. So it's a huge difference. Alright, we've got a Stag Cutlery drop. It's ramping up. Oh, 15 hit as well. Oh, you're hunting the Partisan of Lightning. Yeah, what am I hunting that is not SGS? I'm hunting a Monkey King bar. Let's tell the game that. I actually have no idea which way it is here. I see a Sinnoh. No worries, dude. Yeah, Heavenly Battle is basically the best battle speed increase. V101 is like the only thing that's better than it, because V101 is essentially a Heavenly Battle with a stat boost built in. Well, Heavenly Battle is, if you just go with battle units, then Heavenly Battle is the best. I don't know if you know as well, but it doesn't affect techniques either. So if you want to speed techniques up, you need a V801 for that. Next is just the MKB, Heaven Punisher SGS. It's ramping up. So even remote saying, you know, this is the run. Not that we'll hunt an SGS, remember. Fantasy Karen online. It would have been hilarious if that Merricarol had dropped a Monkey King bar straight away. I'm going to assume that's a hell laser that you brought there. It's nice to actually see this quest in RBR, to be honest. It doesn't happen very often. It's just a shame that it happened in Experience Week and not Rare Drop Week. Not that Rare Drop Week has made much difference to any of my drops, to be honest. What is RBR? Never once done it. So basically the way it works is every week the server picks 3 quests. So there'll be one episode 1 quest, one episode 2 quest, and one episode 4 quest, and it will give you increased drop rates and increased experience for that quest. So it normally says on the wiki which 3 quests it is. You can also type there's a command which is /RBR, and that'll tell you which 3 quests it is as well. Another little side effect of it as well is that if any of the quests that get picked would normally have a time limit, then the time limit gets removed for them. It's well worth checking each week, because if you've got something that you're hunting, if a quest comes up that's got the enemy that you want to hunt in it, it's probably worth doing that quest. Nope, another stag cutlery. 5 hit. All the stags have had hit so far. Does it stack with Experience Week? I believe it does. Yes, it does. So at the minute in this quest, we have 175% experience. So we're getting 750 experience from the geese. Which is frankly disgusting. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking each week. I mean, you will get weeks now and again where the quests aren't very good. The way they tend to do it is they tend to pick quests that are not run very often. They try and encourage people to do them, I guess. So quests like TTF will never be in RBR. I mean, the states quest that people don't run to be honest, on the Sega servers, I ran the hell out of this quest. It's always funny when the Miracarol spawn, just seeing how long it takes for someone to die. They are some of the cheapest enemies in the game. The RBR as well, it resets at the same time as the weekly boost resets. Yeah, make sure you hit the camera change switch because you really don't want the awful camera. The regular gibbons are pretty annoying in Ultimate because they change the fifers under and it just shocks you all the time. It's super irritating. Yeah, I'll have to watch your video deployable about the side stories. I'm interested to see how you do it. I think the side stories in PSO are one of the more interesting things to do because you get to find out things about the story that you wouldn't normally. Taking a leaf from me and doing not PGF. That's the way to do it, you see. It would be nice to see people on stream get more Uber rares though. It is really cool to see when someone gets something like that. I mean, just the fact that we've had, you know, a red ring drop, parasitic gene floor drop, nug drop. The only annoying thing is that none of them have happened on stream, like Mince just said. So last week, the PGF drop was, we had two parties going, and it was the party that wasn't on stream that found it, and it dropped just after I finished streaming. I'm still counting it though, because it was in the game, you know, that you started when we were streaming. Have you actually used the PGF and anything yet, or are you still deciding what to use it on? Haven't led but likely floor. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I really like the look of the Dark Meteor and the Dark Bridge as well. But yeah, I mean, the reality is that just Dark Flow is just the best option. I was going to say, do you have a decent caliber for doing it? But I know you've been running a lot of Restless Lions, so you probably do. Video went up today. Just running through, discussing the text, what the quest entails, thoughts and experiences with the quests. Oh, cool. And if you get a second PGF, you sell it for PDs. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, as much as I'd want to make a Dark Bridge, it's just not good. Yeah, I don't blame you for keeping the Berserk caliber, because a 50 hit Berserk caliber is still gonna be really good. It's like Zanba at home. Oh, you're playing with Dark Meteor? Oh, was that on the sandbox server? That's a really cool thing about Ephinea, because you can just use the sandbox server to spawn items. It means you can try things out and see if it's the right thing for you. Because the last thing you want to do is waste the parasitic gene floor. So is your plan deployable just to do like one quest per video? Because that would keep you going a long time. There is an easy way to do it, actually, Minsk. I might see if I can link it to it or something, but there is actually a little app that you can get that lets you just create the items from the app. So you don't have to worry about doing all the hex code. Oh, we've got a Phantasy drop. You're in the Dark Meteor camp. I really like the look of Dark Meteor, and it's really cool. It has that unique special as well. I just wish it was stronger. I think that's the plan, unless you feel like changing it up a bit, but it's nice to keep them digestible. Yeah, I get what you mean. After doing a 1 hour PSP2 video, I totally get that. What keeps you playing Blue Burst is not only the community, but also the overall fun of the game. Yeah, it's just really addictive, isn't it? You know, it's just the kind of game where you can just keep playing it and just keep on hunting different things. You know, but then you've got all the little side like distractions, like, you know, you've got stupid things like Go-Go Ball in the lobby and things like that. There is a Sinnoh Spiggle down here, by the way. You know, I don't want to deprive you guys of a potential Heaven Punisher drop. Oh, we've got a Justy drop. Or it could drop 122 in Rosetta. Basically the same thing. You haven't had this much fun with the game since Final Fantasy 14. I've recently came back to 14. I've only been playing it a little bit just because I haven't had much time to play it, honestly. Deployable knows this already, but I basically originally played 14 during 1.0 and it just put me off the game entirely. Yeah, so Phantasy, it's used to make... I always forget this. It's either Plantain Leaf or Plantain... Sorry, it either makes Plantain Fan or Plantain Huge Fan. I can't remember which one it is. Because Plantain Leaf makes one of them and Phantasy makes the other one. And I can never remember which way around it is. You remember way back you can use Mazetta to buy rares off other players? Yeah, a long time ago. It's all PDs now. Playing 14 in 1.0 is like playing Clementine before the Sega servers. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I've came back to 14, but I am very, very early in A Realm Reborn, so I just haven't had much chance to play it recently. I will get around to it at some point though. It's just honestly, like, doing everything for the channel takes so much time. We've got 3 S-rank needles called... Yeah, so I know I used to play with someone who did that kind of thing for S-ranks. So are you just going for more needles? I mean, there's probably loads of different options you could go with. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Sega lets you name them like that, to be honest. To be honest, that is part of the fun of S-ranks though, making like crazy names. Anti-level 7. Weedle Needle. That is such a good name. I always do this. Yeah, it's down this way. I always go through that room, and I always forget that in this quest, just this one quest for some reason, you go the other way. Got a question about NGS. You played PSO 2 a bit and unlocked the hero sign class. Is it not an NGS? No, there's no real sign classes in NGS at the minute, so all you've got is you've got your basic classes like, you know, you've got Hunter Ranger. So you've got Hunter Ranger Force, Fighter Gunner Tekker, Braver, Bouncer, Waker, which is effectively the Summoner class, and Slayer, which is a Gunblade class. Yeah, no actual Scion classes as such yet. You'll write Weedle Needle down. Yeah, one of my friends I used to play with back on the Sega servers, I know he had a double saber, which I called Twin, and he called it Lily a Twin. I think when we did challenge mode recently, actually, one of the guys that we did it with, he named his slicer, I think it was Peter Slicer. They'll stop with the Pokemon names now. Oh yeah, Minsk has Dicey Slicer. Yeah, I had one S-rank rifle. You literally had a brain fart and called it S-rank rifle. Oh, you've got a J cutter called Pizza J Cutter. It just works. Honestly, I think that's the hardest thing with the S-ranks, though, just thinking of a good name for them. You won't be calling one Olsen Twin again. Yeah. Probably not a good idea. And don't want to know what you called S-rank shot. Yeah, I can get a very good idea of what you probably called it. Yeah, so the S-ranks, when you get them, you can name them, so they'll usually have like the name of the weapon as the second word, but you can name the first word. Yeah, if you want a Pokemon theme, you could go with Twin Needle as well. Are the challenge missions hard? You try one back on the GameCube and we're completely confused. They're a bit of a puzzle, so there's lots of like switch puzzles and things like that. In regards to how difficult they are, it varies quite a lot from stage to stage, honestly. So some of the stages like Forest are pretty simple. Some of them can be quite difficult. The main reason is usually just managing your materials as you go through. So for example, if you're playing a Force, just managing like your monofluids as you go through is quite difficult. Yeah, as Min said there, we did a few of the stages without guides, but then for the rest of them we just used guides because it was much easier. Yeah, episode 2 is particularly hard. It's one thing I've never actually done in PSO. I've never actually beaten episode 2 challenge mode. I've done episode 1 a few times, but yeah. I think the furthest I ever got in episode 2 was Galgriffin. Took about a week to do. Some missions we did several reruns to get the desired times. Yeah, so it was basically, that's kind of how it worked for us, wasn't it? So we did like a run through. There's so many stacked cutlery drops to do. Yeah, we basically did a full run through, and then we were a bit over the time limit for S ranks, then we had to go back and do a few stages again. Yeah, Mint's got the rare drop. And it's a blade. It's basically the same as the SGS that we're not hunting. Oh, Dragon Slayer. PSO World has great guides, but after Galgriffin, the guide sucks. Yeah, I mean, for episode 1, it was fine because all the maps are on there. But yeah, from what I remember, there really wasn't much for episode 2. And because of how old the game is now, there's just not many guides. I don't even think Ephinea has a guide on their wiki, to be honest, for episode 2. Can't remember if they have episode 1, to be honest. I do really like challenge mode. I think it's a really cool game mode, but it's something I would only do now and again. Is that website still active? Depends what you mean by active. So the website PSO World is still up, and people post on it now and again, but it's very much a shell of its former self now. It's very rare that it ever updates. I mean, the front page on PSO World hasn't been updated for probably a couple of years, I think. Yeah, it's still really good for getting all the information from, because all the guides and everything are still on there. But the forums themselves are pretty much dead. January 2021 is the last update. It's kind of a shame because, I mean, PSO World was a mixed bag for me. There was a lot of very ego-driven people on there back in the day, but for the most part, though, I think PSO World was how a lot of people kind of got into the game as well. It was definitely one of the bigger communities back in the day. So it's kind of sad to see it in that state, really. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't just keep it up and just, you know, follow NGS. But it could be just the staff just don't want to keep following that. You got the D-Slayer. Have I had anything drop yet? No? You randomly found out about PSO through GamePro magazine. Yeah, for me, I mentioned this on a video, but yeah, for me, it was just a friend invited me over to play it one night because he said it was better than Final Fantasy VIII, and I didn't believe him. And then I played it, and then bought a GameCube the next day. And the rest is history. Several thousand hours later. I suppose back when PSO released, you know, I guess a lot of people probably did get into it through magazines as well. FF8 is best Final Fantasy, there I said it. It's a controversial take. I mean, to be honest, I kind of agree with you. I think for how the junction system worked, that was not good. There was some very big problems with that. Have to say I'm not seeing an SJS drop. Maybe it was the last run where it was all bugged. Yeah, it's a very controversial game, FF8, I think, just purely because it was after 7, and because 7's so adored, inevitably 8 gets compared to it. I do really, really like 8 though. The story is absolutely insane. It's funny I disliked how slow leveling was for 4 New World on the GameCube, but on the Ephinea server, I love that it stuck it out. Yeah, Force is really interesting, so I find Force honestly miserable at low level. If you're in the game, make sure you talk to Null as well to get your lucky coins. Yeah, later on, it does become a lot better later, but early in the game, it's miserable. The world of 8 is far more interesting than 7. Yeah, I think I prefer the world in 8, honestly. I think for me as well, honestly, in 7, I just didn't really like Sephiroth as a villain that much. I guess the weird thing with 8 is that you don't even really know who the villain is until like halfway through the game. So for anyone keeping track, I got absolutely nothing from that run. Weebs are turning in their graves now for that statement. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just didn't find him that interesting as a villain, honestly. Just in a DS, so nothing. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like the normal Skyly experience for episode 2, to be honest. Yeah, exactly what Remote said. Skyly episode 2, you know, CCA is basically just misery, loads of terrible drops, just in the slight hope that you might get a Heaven Punisher on SJS. You've not played an FF game, though you have made a music video with clips from FF9. Some of the Final Fantasies I think are really fun. I've got quite a mixed impression of them, to be honest. Like, some of them I really enjoy, some of them I don't. Sephiroth wanting his twink cloud to get it together and face him. Let's start FF7 in a nutshell. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy VI. I struggled to get into it at the time, but I know it is meant to be a really good one. I have no idea what that pixel remaster was like, if that was any good or not. 2.2 million to next level. Oof. Where am I at anywhere? I'm down to 60k actually. Almost there. Gonna take a small break from PSO today. To be honest with Shentine, I think it's about time to end the stream anyway, so we normally end about now anyway. So what we'll do is we'll call it there for today. On Monday, probably Monday night for members, there'll be the PSP2 video, which will then go live to everyone else on the Wednesday. Then on Saturday, there'll be a video which is another collab between me and Deployable Lover. So there'll be another one of the Raggle Memories videos. So that'll go live on the Sunday, and then there'll be another stream next week as well. We are also planning to do a stream once hit to 1,000 subs, which will be some kind of collab stream. We've got a few ideas for what to do. I won't go into it too much yet, but we have been circulating a few ideas of what we might do for it. So it should be something pretty entertaining, I think. Yeah, we'll end that up for today. If you have enjoyed it, please consider liking, subscribing, joining as a member if you want to. Thanks for everyone who's donated or member today as well. Really, really appreciate it. And we'll be back next Sunday for another stream. We also do have a Discord as well, which Nightbot has posted there in the chat. So feel free to join us over there as well if you want to catch up off stream as well. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. See you guys.